Hey Goodfellas! This morning I was asking myself, if I had to keep 5 writing instruments, which one would it be? And I had a clear idea from the beginning about like 2-3 pieces that I would definitely not give away and will want to have me if I could only keep 5 pens. But then I said, oh, there are 2 pieces that I don't own yet that I would definitely like to have if I could only keep 5 pens. I'm gonna start from my right. I had to fight between this and the Design C. To be honest, the Design C gives me emotions that pretty much no other pen can give me. Probably it's like the 925 sterling silver, the beautiful grip section, the 2 gold indexes, you know, that serve as a roll stopper, the fact that it's limited edition, and the first pen designed by Mark Brown. However, I have to say that the Design 08 has been such a great companion until now. I love the cold feeling that this pen gives me. I love the beautiful gray color of the ruthenium on the pen. I love the size, the weight, the guilloche that is vertical and horizontal, the very cool grip section in stainless steel, PVD plated, and the fact that every time you close it down, just like the Design C, it always closes down in the same direction. It has a very nice flexible clip. It's a beautiful, beautiful writing instrument with a very nice pull and twist filling mechanism, a very smooth, and that's what I love about it. The way how this 18-karat gold nib performs is just out of the ordinary. So the Design 08 definitely is one that I would keep if I could only keep 5 pens. These are the pens that I would keep right now. This would definitely change over time, and these are also some of the pens that I use the most, and therefore I'm very attached to. Then I go on my right, and there is a pen that I don't own yet, and so I can't judge it like 100%. But Scrembo Feel for me has become one of those pens that you need to have in your collection for the incredible writing experience that it delivers, the fact that it has such a great ink flow, that the nibs perform so well. It has a piston filling mechanism. I really love the grip section that is slimmer but takes the facets of the pen itself. In this case, on this Grigio Scribo, it has a very nice 18-karat gold but then ruthenium plated nib, just like all other metal parts. And I just think it's a great pen, great size. It's, I think, a pen that I could trust 100%. Also based on the feedbacks that I get from my customers. Then I go back right and left, sorry, and I have the Sailor King of Pen. And what should I say? Whenever I need something reliable that I know is not gonna let me down, even if there is ink missing, this pen always writes. I think it's magical somehow. Even if it doesn't have ink, it writes. It really takes a long time until it doesn't perform anymore. And that's because a lot of ink gets saved and stored in the capillary system of the feed. The beautiful bounce, smoothness of the 21-karat gold nib, it's absolutely astonishing. The only thing that I would like to have on this pen, but that's not something very Japanese, is a piston filling mechanism. However, I also have to say that it's very practical. You just turn it, you fill it up, you can clean it easily, and that makes it a marvelous pen. Now, obviously, the King of Pen comes in different kind of versions. The one I have bought is the Miyabi in green, but the Miyabi comes in another 2 colors. There is plenty of beautiful classic Urushi versions. There is also the less expensive resin versions. However, I think, you know, when it comes to Japanese, I would definitely go for Urushi because of what it represents in terms of craftsmanship and layers that get applied and the work, the handmade work behind it. I go back right, and that's another pen I don't own yet, because this is one that I'm definitely going to acquire. The Caran Leman is a fantabulous Swiss-made pen. What I love about it, and especially about this terre d'ombre, is the beautiful guilloche on the cap. You know that already by now. I love the price point of this pen for the kind of quality that you get. In this case, even a limited production with this beautiful perlage into the green barrel, 18-karat gold nib. It's also very useful converter cartridge. I would love to have this one as a piston filling mechanism. It's also true that converter cartridge, it's easier to use for the mass. So it's not always bad having, you know, converter cartridge, so you actually make sure that there's absolutely no problem when it comes to using such a fountain pen, even for people who maybe just have one single fountain pen and want to go for something a bit easier. I mean, again, I know that the Swiss-made fountain pen will never let me down in terms of quality, in terms of it can fall, and you know, it's really hard to break because it's not just resin, and therefore it's definitely one of the pens that I would keep if I could only keep 5 pens. Last one is a pen that I'm very attached to, and it's the Montegrappa Extra. You can create your Montegrappa Extra on the configurator, or you can even go for one of the classic Extra 1930 that come in different colors, like the turtle brown, Mediterranean blue, the red one, black, green one, they call it black bamboo, it's pretty much green. Mine is with this beautiful ivory celluloid with this end cap that is in 925 sterling silver, engraved with this ring also 925 sterling silver. It has a fine nib, so of all this one, this is the only fine nib. These are 2 medium, and I do love to write with a fine nib pretty often and always more. So I get myself, you know, when I have to write something serious on a notebook or on a journal, then I'm gonna take a beautiful fine nib. So Goodfellas, these are 5 pens that I would keep if I had to decide for only 5 pens. It's your turn now to let me know down in the comments which pens you would personally keep. I'm wondering to hear, I'm wondering to read, and I'm gonna reply. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Just hit the subscribe button right now. Leave a like if you like this kind of content, and don't forget that together we are changing the game.